back after a 3-week break, and we are on our way to Jackie and Jeremy's restaurant and see what the progress is. Right, people, here we are back, and you've met Jeremy and Jackie.
Hi.
And so we're going to see what progress has been made so far. And by the way, I found a stunning picture of Place de la Fontaine from 1930
Oh, wow.
that we will put a mural down there.
Excellent.
So we can work on that. Okay, people have been asking me, are you going to be able to cope with 6 days a week, full days from 10 to 10?
Absolutely.
Oh, nice, positive.
So yeah, they are long days, and both Jack and I are getting old. But well, I am definitely not Jackie so much. But we are going to be bringing in full-time staff to work with us.
Yes.
We will be bringing in people that have cooking skills, i.e. chefs.
Yes.
There'll be French people, I presume,
Right.
or more people which are local that have chef capability. But we're going to train them up into our recipes and things like that.
Right.
That'll all be done a couple of months before we actually open, so everyone's up to speed. So so we can contain that. And I suppose in the first 6 months to a year, it'll be hard work for us because we'll want to be here most of the time.
True.
But then as that staff starts to grow in terms of maturity and understanding around the restaurant, we can step away a little bit more and have some time back as well, and we'll be able to flex with that. So we're hoping to be, when the restaurant does open, more front house, looking after the customers, also supporting the team within the restaurant, which are cooking, but getting ourselves into that sort of space itself.
Okay, I see the hatch has been
Yes, the hatch has been
installed there.
so the dirty dishes will come through here.
Right.
Down the passage through here, be received, and then put into the dumb waiter, which will be here.
Which will be here.
And then that'll go down to the basement to the dishwashers.
And that circle is
And
going
this
to be
is where
the spiral staircase down
staircase
into
is.
the basement. So let's go down to the basement.
Okay.
So this is a darkish area, but it'll naturally have light in when we get to it. But this is a hatch area we brought in because from the kitchen we don't want used dirty plates coming back where the food has been served. So the plates that will return to here, straight through into the kitchen, into dumbwaits, and go down to the basement for cleaning.
Right.
So we'll take you down to the basement.
Yes, we promise the people will go down to your historic basement.
At the moment it looks like a dungeon.
Okay. Ooh.
And it was a bit of a dungeon.
And it was a dungeon.
Give you a bit of history on it. So this would not be the usual route down to the basement when we are running the restaurant, because in the main kitchen area above we'll have a spiral staircase that goes straight through into the basement, giving us direct access to it, so we don't have to come back through here when we are running the restaurant.
So you're actually going to use the basement,
Yeah, absolutely. So the basement will be used for all the washing, dishes, getting the glass table. We'll also store dry goods down here, alcohol, drinks, things like that.
Okay.
This will all be tidied up and cleaned up, and then of course this is your main storage. We'll have a dumb waiter that goes between the ground floor and this basement, where we can move goods up and down, including dirty plates, dishes, glasses, etc., up and down into all the units down the bottom. Okay.
So welcome.
Okay, this is a dungeon.
Well, this used to be King Henry, not King Henry VIII, Richard the Lionheart's sort of jail area.
So a bit of history on here is
a little bit of
it was a baker's oven.
a baker's oven.
Yeah.
So it's very, very helpful.
So the basement itself here, in that time, just behind here, there's a hidden piece behind here that you can't get to, but we can see into it through a little hole.
Right.
It used to be the main passageway, but this used to be part of the prisons for the castle.
Sure.
So whilst we look as though we're in
the castle down here in the village.
Correct. So it looks as though we're in the basement.
You're right.
outside there, apparently, that road level
Yeah.
was the same level as this.
Ah, okay. And then it
In
was
the old, and it's
raised?
slowly
Yeah.
been raised with, I suppose,
Okay.
over time.
Okay.
Okay, but in this area here, we'll have the main spiral staircase coming down into here.
Right.
This area, the dumbwaiter will be here.
Right.
Across that wall and through there will be all the washing facilities for all the plates, dishes, glasses, etc. Through that area. That'll be the cleaning
Wonderful.
area. And then with the dumbwaiter coming back up,
Yeah.
we can send all the goods back up again and all the clean place, and we can keep replenishing up the basement.
Perfect.
Okay. So we will be concreting out this floor. We won't be using it as just a cellar. And I know it's always nice to keep the temperature, but we have also closed off the ends here with stonework.
Yeah.
Those used to be full access all the way through the other buildings.
Right.
This area we're going to use to store our wine.
Okay.
We're going to put up nice shelving for our wines, and this is where we'll store all our wines.
Perfect.
Okay, watch where you walk in though, Leon.
Okay.
Because there are little trip hazards here. Again, through here, in this section over here, we will be, again, all concreted out. This will be done in the next couple of months. We will then have all our fridges down here, the main fridges.
Okay.
All right, so we'll have a beef fridge, we'll have a, all your typical main fridges will be down here.
Right.
No deep freezers. We don't do deep freezers in this restaurant at all. Okay.
Perfect.
Right, so this will be this area.
Through these, the old passage.
Oh yeah, so
of the
up the
prison.
top
Yeah.
there, if you shine up there, Jackie.
Yeah.
Through there's a hole up there. You may want to have a look at yourself at some point. You know, you won't be able to
Okay.
see with your camera, I don't think, with all the stuff. But we'll give you access next time you get in there.
Right.
But through there, you can see the wall on that side. It's not the same position as that wall.
I can see that.
All right.
Yeah.
And when you look through there, there's like this hidden passageway.
Oh.
All right. Now, I'm not sure if there's dead bodies in there or skeletons, but who knows?
Who knows, eh?
And then this area,
These,
and then this area over here will be mainly dry storage again. This will all be concreted out. That little window at the top there will be actually underneath the deck.
Okay.
So we will close that up. Not in terms of concrete. We'll have some light, natural light coming in from underneath the deck.
Yeah.
But yeah, this will be your main storage area with racking.
It looks like
We'll
a
try
jail.
it does.
Exactly.
I think it actually
Yeah.
could be.
So we have already done some work in here. We've got some cabling in here. We've done the tracks for the ceilings.
Yeah.
Once the floor goes in,
Yeah.
which will be in the next month or two, we'll then again board up the walls, insulate, so it's
Right.
a nice dry area for the
Okay.
foods. Yeah. So that's really the basement work.
Thank you.
Not a huge
Yeah,
amount.
not
It's
a
a
huge
lot
amount.
simpler than
Yeah.
upstairs, but it's still part and parcel of the restaurant.
Yeah. And a perfect space for your storage.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
Don't you talk about that?
No.
On restaurant.
Just don't stand.
Just watch where you're walking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so this will be an area that will transform in the next couple of months.
When we down here, when we discovered this little place, the stone was.
Stonework, yeah. You
So
can
this
see
must
the-
be really old because
Yeah, look at this.
I think it's got a lot of history. I don't know the story behind it, but this is really really old.
You'll probably find it's part of the fountain
Yeah.
that they've ripped up and dumped in there.
Yeah.
It'll look stunning in my
Yeah.
garden.
Well, you can have it.
Yeah, it's
If we
beautiful.
can get it to you.
Yeah, we'll have to get a big.
It's got to go out
Digger.
anyway. So, but yeah, so this will be very much part of the factory of the restaurant.
Yeah.
You know, keeping things nice and clean.
Yes.
Of course, these doors will be replaced with new ones, and so on and so forth. But yeah.
Yeah.
There you can see more or less what it's going to look like eventually once the outside has been repainted. And there's a whole layout now of the kitchen. Jeremy, I see that you've got a whole new layout for the kitchen now.
Yeah, so we've been spending a lot of time around the layout of the kitchen to make sure it works for us, and we've got
Right.
a flow and a process. So the back wall, which is what you're looking on the paperwork, is over there.
Right.
And that wall over there is all your sous vide that we'll be using, so we can prepare our meats really well. And we'll also have all the steamers at the back there, and anything to do with meat preparation and steamers happens on the back wall.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
And then on the right hand side, this is really where your final cooking goes into place. This will be around your cookers and your grillers.
Right.
We've got a number of separate grillers so we can make sure we keep our meats and fish and poultry separate on the grills.
Right. And that is that layout there.
That's correct.
Okay.
And then your veggie area, vegetable preparation, and your coffee machine, plumbing, and cables.
Right. Okay, you've done a lot here. How many meters of cable have you done so far since we've been here last time?
Right, so we've done about 1.5 to 2 kilometers of cabling last month. So I am now tired of cabling.
Yeah.
But it's been the good work, you know, it's what happens behind the walls, get that
Right.
right, and that's really what we've done.
Yes.
So that's now all ready for the electrician
For the distribution.
who will come in and then finally put in a new distribution board underneath, and then reconnect and then transfer from the old distribution board onto the new one, all the cabling, and then we've got a distribution board on each of the floors
Oh, okay.
for separation purposes. So a lot going on there.
Yeah.
And then on that side over there, Leon,
Oh,
is
yes.
where we put in the meat ages. They'll be on this wall. This camera, of course, will disappear.
Maybe 2 or 3.
Well, three meat
Three
ages.
meat ages, all the different meats.
So
Okay.
I think we mentioned last time all our meat will be aged,
Yeah.
and that's
That's
to ensure
correct.
we can get the softness and the
Tenderness,
tenderness and the flavour.
Yeah.
So everything will be aged through here, but we'll have separate separate ages that will then support the types of meats that we serve.
Yeah. Yes.
And then you mentioned that you made a few changes up here.
Yeah. So when we come onto the apartment side,
Okay, I see this has been
Yes.
boarded up.
that's been all boarded up. The last time it was just insulation. Okay, so remember this was the lounge area in the dining.
Yes.
So we've recabled everything, redid the lighting,
Right.
started to insulate and board, as you can see. And I think the last time there were partitioning walls in the kitchen area that had to come down.
That's
So
right.
That's all been removed. All this pipe work will go down. We'll take all that out. But we've already started to board, and we've done all the cabling for where all the dishwasher, washing machines, sinks go,
Brilliant.
fridges, insulated and boarded everything. Or we're in the
Stunning.
process of doing the boarding, and then ran it through to the distribution board, because each floor will have its own distribution board.
Right.
So that's good. Yeah.
Can I ask you quickly, chef-wise, who is going to do all the cooking?
So we've had a lot
Yeah,
of thought about that. So
Yeah.
we want to make sure we concentrate and look after the people, the customer base.
Right.
So we will be bringing in 3 or 4 main staff into the restaurant full time.
Ah, okay.
Of those will be, let's call it a couple of chefs. One will
Right.
be very much responsible around the meat sort of side. We've been looking at the other one will be around all the fresh goods, for example, vegetables and things like that, and sauces and marinades. So we can form a separation there. So that will be full time. We'll get them trained up based on our recipes rather than it actually being manipulated. So it'll be
Okay.
based on what we're
Yeah.
doing. And then, of course, we'll also have definitely an external part. In terms of the work we've done here, the stood out of the partitions, as Jackie mentioned earlier, we stripped all that out, rebuilt and recabled. This becomes a big open plan kitchen now for the apartment. Fridges, cabinets, cookers, work surfaces, dishwashers, washing machines, etc. come into here.
Right.
A nice window goes out on the back, so you've got some natural light coming in here.
Yeah.
And then off the side here, we also have like a breakfast nook as well
Okay.
into the space. So then it looks down into the
It's
main
lovely
living
view
area,
there
which
outside.
on the left hand side will be the dining area, open plan, and the main sort of lounge area,
Right.
sitting room area on that side.
Okay.
Okay.
And then you mentioned something about the top floor
Yes.
that
We've changed
you
it around.
reduced from 3 to
To
2
two
bedrooms.
Yeah. And, Yeah, because we found the last layout was a little bit tight. So now we'll be, instead of 3 bedrooms, which the 3rd bedroom is going to be here, we'll have 2 bedrooms.
Okay.
Now, so this wall will be extended to this section. So it'll be a
Right.
huge bedroom.
Nice.
Still exposed beams.
Yeah.
And then that bedroom will also extend to the same length as well.
Wonderful.
And then we'll have an airing cupboard here, and then the bathroom will be much bigger. So the toilet will come a little bit more this way. And
Okay.
then that enables us to put a full-size shower, which we did
nice.
before, and then we'll put a bath there.
Wonderful.
So all this will
Okay.
come out in the bath sections. We have a bath and a shower here, which is fantastic.
Great.
Yeah, so it'll be a lot more spaced
Okay.
out.
And again, a bit more cabling.
Yeah, a bit more cabling to do.
So this will be a piece that we'll be starting on later next week.
Yeah.
Okay. With the cabling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.